Hello, everyone. This is Shanta Sanchez. I just wanted to hop on here really quick and just kind of get you all caught up about what's been going on. I know you are well aware that I am selling a home and purchasing other property. Well, we lost our buyer. It's a long story, but they're gone. They're out. So we terminated that contract. Now we are doing an open house today, and we'll try to engage another buyer. This happens in this business. Of course, you know that you have a buyer, everything is seeming to go okay, and then something can happen with banking, something can happen with the inspection, something, they can change their mind, whatever. It happens. So when that happens, then of course you have to find another potential buyer. And that's what we're trying to do. I think we're priced right in the market. You know, that's another thing. And make sure you kind of price right for your market in your area. I think we got the sweet spot. We started getting a lot of traffic right before we got that buyer. And luckily, once, we terminated that, a lot of people are still interested in the property. So we're going through that now. On the flip side, the property that I'm purchasing, that's going well. I mean, it's ironic, but that's going well. Now, I would not recommend for you to do what I'm doing. And that is selling property and buying property. The main reason is because it's stressful, and your team has to be on point, and you have to make sure that everybody is working in tandem to make this happen. And that's what we're doing. We're working in tandem, trying to make it happen. So I'll keep you guys abreast about what's happening with that if we get a new buyer. I also wanted to, let you guys see things live instead of me having to record and then upload and all that great stuff. You can go through it with me, but I can't do it till I get to 1,000 subs. So I'm thinking about doing a contest or something to try to get us there, because I have a lot of people that look at my content and they're very interested. I mean, they want to know the ins and outs. They want to know, how do I do this work? And if you're a visual person like me, you need to see it. And so I do want to be able to do that. But of course, you have to have subs, right? So I am going to work harder for you all to try to get us the subs so that we can go live and do things for the channel. I am working with more people to try to help expand the channel and do other things with the channel, because I want you to see, really what this business is about. I've learned so much about it, good and bad. I think that's in any business, but this particularly, you need to be up on game. Being green like me, kind of going in, I felt this would be a great way for you all to learn from my mistakes. You can also come up with better strategies, more innovation to help do this work. So that's where we are right now. I want to thank everyone for, listening to the content, commenting and engaging respectfully. I love that. You don't have to agree with me and what I'm doing and things of that nature, but I love when you put stuff in the comments that's respectful. And that's what it's all about. Engaging, having those conversations openly, without any animosity, without any drama, not any, shade or anything like that. I love that, because we got enough of that on the internet. So, I think everybody can be missed with that. We got so much going on that we're just having a nice, nice banter about real estate and property and getting it. We read your comments. Me and my team, we read your comments, and that's how we try to figure out and engage what type of content for the future that people want to look at. Once you get your first property, and that's what I'm trying to help everybody get, because once you get your first property, subsequent properties will come a little easier. And I'm learning about other strategic ways to do that. But just getting that first property is so challenging. And, we'll spec that out and talk about it. And like I told you, it's really cash flow. It's really having the money. And I'm trying to put on here different content on how you can get into the property for less. We talked about FHAs. Now, I know with FHA, you have to stay in the property. It has to be your primary property. You got to be there. So, for 3.5% down, that's not bad. So are you willing to move and to stay in that property? Conventional loan, same thing, but it's 5%. You can only have one FHA at a time every 3 years. If you're looking at investment property, then down payment go up, right? So if you're looking at investment property, meaning you're not staying there, it's not your primary residence, you're looking at 15 to 20%. So, some people got it like that. I don't want to spend that kind of money. I don't mind staying in a property for a few years and then getting more property. Another good question somebody asked was, like, am I too old to do this? I'm asked that a lot. And one rule of thumb is it depends on how close you are to retirement. Because this can, I would say if you're like 10 years away from it, I think you can pull it off. Because we're talking about years. If you're talking about FHAs, we're talking about every 3 years. You don't have to wait. You can do conventional. Once you start building up enough property and getting enough rent in, you probably go ahead and jump to investments. But it's going to take some years to do that, at least between, I don't know, maybe 6 to 10 years to do that. I'm going to teach you some other stuff to do this. But I would say at least have some years in there that you can work with. So people are I'm in my 40s, late 40s, about 50. So if I can do it, I'm sure other people can. It's ways you can do it and kind of speed that up. But the first thing is just landing that first property. But we'll talk through all those things and try to get cash flow. That's one of the big things I learned about having the money to do this. So that's a lot of stuff I'm going to be talking about on here. How to get it, how to keep getting it, how to keep recycling it. I've been talking to a lot of people that's in this business and been doing it for a long, long time. How have you been doing this? I'll be sharing all of that stuff with you so that you can create wealth. Okay, until next time. See you later. Bye.